I want to take a few moments and have an honest conversation with you. Yes, you. Most people never fail on YouTube because they are making bad videos. They fail because they overthink everything and never even get started. If you're feeling stuck, if you're second guessing every idea, if you've been planning your channel for months without posting, you're not broken. You're just trapped in a cycle that's designed to kill momentum before it ever begins. And the scary part, you might not even realize it's happening until weeks, months, or even years go by and you're still stuck at zero. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on how overthinking is quietly destroying your YouTube dreams. And more importantly, I'm going to show you exactly how to break free before it's too late. Because you don't need another perfect plan. You need to take imperfect action, and you need to start today, and I'm here to help you. So let's dive in. I've seen this happen over and over again, and honestly, I've lived it myself in my early years. You finally decide, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. You pick a niche, start brainstorming a few videos, and then you watch a guru who says, gaming is exploding right now. So you think maybe I should start a gaming channel. Then 2 days later, you watch another expert say, well, it's faceless YouTube channels. They're the future. And now you're second guessing everything. Should you switch? Should you stay off camera? I mean, you don't feel that comfortable on camera, so maybe you'll just do a faceless channel. And by the end of the week, you bounce between 3 or 4 completely different ideas without recording a single video. You see, that's the trap. You never give your channel, you never give yourself enough time to build skill, to find your voice, to give YouTube any real signal of who you are and what your message is. It feels like you're working on your channel, but really you're just moving the target so much that you can never actually hit it. Overthinking creates this moving target, and a moving target doesn't move you forward. If you want momentum, if you want skill, if you want real growth, you have to pick a direction and commit to it long enough to get the results and allow them to start stacking up. And that's exactly where most creators go wrong. They stay stuck in chasing the perfect idea instead of building the right habits. Overthinking doesn't just slow you down, it creates this moving target that you'll never hit. Every time you change your channel idea, every time you second guess your next video, every time you rewrite your plan for the 10th time, you're not refining your strategy, you're resetting your progress back to zero. When you keep pivoting before anything has a chance to stick, you rob yourself of 3 things you absolutely need: momentum, skill development, and building trust from your audience and from YouTube itself. YouTube's algorithm needs time and repetition to figure out who you are and who to show your videos to. And more importantly, you need time and reps to figure out who you are as a creator. You don't find clarity by thinking, you find clarity by doing. Pick a direction, stick with it long enough to learn, adjust later. But only after you've built real data and real experience. Chasing clarity through overthinking keeps you stuck. Chasing clarity through action will actually move you forward. And if you're stuck, there's another major cost you might not even see happening yet. You see, the second way that overthinking kills your channel is even more dangerous. It really delays your skill development. You can research for months. You can plan the perfect setup, the script, the gear, the upload schedule, the content calendar. You can design logos, tweak banners, obsess over editing software, and figure out which one's best. But none of that will actually build your skills. Only creating does. You don't learn how to hook viewers until you post real videos and see what holds their attention. You don't get better at editing by reading about editing, or worse yet, watching more videos. You don't improve your storytelling, pacing, presence on camera by planning endlessly. You improve by publishing, learning, adjusting, and then publishing again. YouTube is a skill, and like any skill, it only grows through repetition. Every video you post, even if it's awkward or messy, is a rep. Every thumbnail you design, every hook you test, every comment you respond to, that's how you level up. But if you stay stuck overthinking, you delay those reps, you delay those lessons, and you delay your progress while others are getting stronger, faster, and more confident every day. This action builds skills, and skills build momentum. Momentum is what builds your success. But you have to start stacking those reps, not just stacking ideas. Now, here is the real heart of why overthinking kills so many channels. Perfectionism isn't about high standards. It's really, when you peel it back, about fears. It feels noble to say, I just want my first video to be really good. I'm waiting until I'm truly ready to post, or I'll launch when everything is perfect. But underneath that perfectionism is fear. The fear of being judged, the fear of failing publicly, the fear of starting small and being seen as a beginner. But perfectionism is fear just wearing a fancy suit. It's sneaky because it tricks you into thinking you're being smart by waiting. But you're not making your channel better. You're just delaying your own growth. And creators who win are the ones who learn to move anyway. They feel the fear. They know their first few videos won't be perfect, and then they go ahead and post them anyway because they understand something powerful. You can't improve something that doesn't exist. If you want real momentum, you have to stop letting fear dress up as perfection. Start posting, start learning, start getting better in public where real creators are made. This leads directly into the next mindset shift that you absolutely need if you want to succeed. Done is always better than perfect. Every big YouTuber you admire today, their first videos were rough. Bad lighting, awkward delivery, cringy editing, but they got done. They posted, they learned, they improved. And because they posted, they built something perfectionism never builds. Yep, that's right, momentum. Done means that you're in the game. Done means you have something to improve. Done means you're creating opportunities for growth, discovery, and feedback. Perfect never shows up. I was listening to an interview with Al Michaels, the sports announcer. He says in his many years, he's never had a perfect announcement. See, perfect delays your dreams until they quietly die off. You need progress, and progress only happens when you finish what you start and hit publish. So forget chasing the perfect video. Chase becoming the creator who finishes, learns, and levels up one imperfect video at a time. And let me say something else. Something I wish more people heard when they were just getting started. Someone out there needs your story. They need your perspective, your way of explaining it. We get so caught up in trying to make every video perfect that we forget that what really connects with people isn't perfect editing or flawless delivery. It's honesty, it's relatability. It's seeing someone show up real, doing their best, and sharing what they've learned. You don't have to be the biggest expert in the world to make an impact. You just have to be one step ahead of the person you're trying to help. Your first videos, even your messy ones, could be exactly what someone else needs to hear and take action in their own life. Perfectionism tells you to stay silent until you're good enough. But service, impact, happens when you show up anyway. You're not just building a channel, you're building trust, connection. You're building something bigger than yourself. And none of that starts if you keep waiting for perfection. Everything we talked about, breaking through, overthinking, beating perfectionism, building real skills, it all comes down to one thing: take action. You don't build momentum by thinking about making videos. You don't grow by dreaming up the perfect strategy. You grow by posting, Every upload is a brick in the foundation of your channel. Every rough video you post now becomes part of the skill sets you master later, and every small piece of progress stacks over time. Till you look up one day and realize you've built something real. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates growth, and growth changes everything. You can fix a bad video. You can adjust your style. You can improve your editing, but you can't fix a blank channel. Movement first, mastery later. That's how you win here. So if you're feeling stuck right now, here's the real next step. Stop overthinking. Stop chasing perfect. Start taking imperfect, consistent action, because the creators who succeed aren't the ones who figure it all out ahead of time. They're the ones who figured it out while moving forward. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need permission. You just need to start. And if you found this helpful, make sure that you subscribe for more step-by-step strategies to grow your channel the right way. And if you want more support, grab my free Getting Started guide linked below. Or better yet, schedule a coaching consultation so that we can map out your personal action plan together. We'll have a virtual cup of coffee together. Thanks for watching. Now it's time to hit publish.